Alright, hey guys, Smithy here. Today and right now we are going to review Korean buffs. I never did this, so this is the first time I'm doing Korean reviews on stream, so wish me luck and sit back, relax and enjoy. So as far as you know, Sura and Fletcher got buffed on Korea once again. As I said last time, Sura will be buffed once again because he didn't receive passive, his unique passive last time. So finally now, this week, Perlabis made us a gift with new and another buff on Sura. Now he received his passive, and I doubt he will be buffed anytime soon because now he looks super powerful, super OP. And let's jump right in and review him out. Okay, so his passive right now is called Murderer. He's finally becoming that sort of assassin that jumps into enemies and deals fatal damage, deals lots of damage, and his passive is giving him 50% extra damage increase whenever you exit your stealth. So every time you use your stealth, the next skill you will be using will deal 50% increased damage. Just guys, think about it, 50% extra damage. We all know that skill, I don't remember what's the name in global, but that fatal strike that deals 480 multiplied by 9 guys, it's 9, 3 and 6, it's 9 times 480, it's lots of damage. It's even higher, it's the highest damage skill in game. It's even more than Berserker overcharged Reckoning, so he will deal extra 50% more damage. So just think about it, 480 times 9, which will be around 4,000 and something. Let's check it out. 480 times 9, 4,300, and all this multiplied by 1.5. He will deal 6,500% damage, and that's raw damage, not even branches, not even critical, nothing. So that will be super OP. Let's just check it out how it works. So you use your stealth, and whenever you exit stealth and use that skill, it will deal 50% extra damage, and whole damage will be multiplied by 50%. Also, this thing can be used while dodging, so you will dodge and will use the skill, and the skill will still do that multiplied damage. Also, what can you do is you can use your blink in stealth. Yeah, you use your blink and then you use the skill and it will still do multiplied damage. Let's check it out because mobs ran away. So stealth, then you blink on an enemy and then you use the skill and it will do multiplied damage, which is super cool. So now Sura will deal much more damage than he used to do, and this works with any other skill. Any next skill that is used after your stealth will deal 50% extra damage. That's pretty cool and gives Sura many more opportunities in dealing damage, like first damage that you are normally doing. Okay, going for the next next buff of the passive. Now he lost mana consumption on his blink. Instead of mana, now it increased the range of the blink itself by 10%. So now the blink range is a little bit longer, like 10%, not that big of a deal, but it doesn't consume mana. Instead, if you know that Archmage buff where she uses 80 mana to buff her meteor, now Sura does the same, but with a few other skills. So this skill, while using 80 mana, will deal 2 more extra hits. So instead of doing 6 hits, he will do 8 hits on this skill. So let's check it out. When you are casting that skill, the second, as you could see, the second move ability was changed and the mana was consumed. So every time you consume mana, this skill will do extra 2 more hits. Let's try again. 1, 2, mana used, skill animation changed, and he deals more damage, more hits. And if you don't have enough mana, okay, now I had enough mana, it won't use it. Okay, next skill, next passive. Let's check it out. that's basically it. Sad part, he didn't gain any PvP buffs, any PvP damage buffs or PvP damage reduction buffs, but still it's a good change to him, like more damage with the skills. Okay, next skill is his twin slash or dragon slash, whatever it's called, that sonic slash that every class has. It will with using 80 mana, it will cast the skill faster. As you can see, the skill cast is much faster when you use 80 mana. Let's try it again. Boom, and it's using much faster the skill. The bad part is that the second part of it will be used like slower, but anyway it's faster anyway, and with 80 mana you can like unleash that skill super fast. As you can see, like in 1 second you're using that skill, so that's also very cool. But you have to make sure to use your skills right with the mana. Sad part about it, again, you can deactivate it. So as for me, that speed cast isn't that good. Like compared to that skill that gives 2 extra hits, that extra cast speed isn't that good. But sometimes maybe can be used well. Okay, next skill is Shadow Slash or Shadow Blink, whatever it's called. I don't remember. I think it's Gleaming Shadow Slash. Yes, that skill that got buffed the last time, that you could, instead of 1 blink, use 2 blinks. Now with the help of mana, you can use, instead of 2 blinks, you can use 3 blinks. 1, 2, 3. Actually 4. Actually 4 blinks, but the last 2 blinks deals the same damage. So it's 1 blink. The damage is like 1 blink, but you can do like 4 blinks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blinks now can be used with that help of mana. But the bad part is that these blinks doesn't have super armor in arena, and they apply only 50% PvP damage instead of the maximum amount. So what else was changed? If you remember, Sura, after that buff with the double blink, used to use that skill very often. Let me turn. Used to use this skill. Let me just close this thing out because it doesn't. Not necessary. As you remember, Sura used to use that skill very often and was remaining in super armor for too long. Yeah. So let's remember, he was doing 1 blink, then standing like that, then using the second blink. Now it's not possible anymore. Now you will have to use it much faster, the skill, and also during the skill. Sura can be grabbed now, so whenever he stops, yeah, he can be grabbed. So he can't be grabbed only during that blink. So only during the blink he can be grabbed. But as soon as he reaches that part and becomes visible, you can check it out. Like as soon as he becomes visible, he can be grabbed. So he received a little bit of nerf in arena right now. So kind of worse for him for arena, but still that's a good thing because they tried to balance that overpowerness of arena that he received the last time. They bring this thing down a little bit, and now they buffed him for field. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for field. In arena, that shouldn't be used because it has less damage. It has it doesn't have super armor, so you have to be careful with that third blink, and you have to check always for your mana. So Sura now became even harder class to use, like to use it right, but still it received big power spike to use it better. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it that was changed. Let's check it out, what kind of... okay, and also last thing is every skill now recovers 20 mana, I think. It doesn't show here, but it will... let's check. 1... Yeah, every skill now recovers 20 mana, so whenever you will be spamming your skills, you will always regain mana, always use the skill. So kinda, he became kinda harder to use it right, but more powerful anyway. Okay, let's check out what kind of questions do you have here. Archmage buffs when? I don't know. Maybe soon, maybe not. Can you still skip the after image flow? Yes, of course, you can skip it. So you are doing this, and then you're blinking and it will still do damage. And amplified as well can be skipped pretty easily. And it will still do. So nothing changed in what happened last patch, but only got like better. So that skill got nerfed, Shadow Slash got nerfed, After Image got buffed with extra mana. 1, 2, yeah, and it will deal more damage, more hits. And also last thing I wanted to check if After Image Flow will do also extra damage. Oh, actually the flow doesn't work. Okay, so in the end actually it's not that good, because your flow isn't affected by 50% damage increase of the stealth, so be careful with that. Yeah, only first hit, and I think not even the flow of that skill will be affected. Let's check if our Shadow Slash will be affected a little bit. No. So only the first hit of the skill. If a skill has double use, like Dragon, like Waves, or Shadow Slash that has 2 uses, only the first use will be affected by stealth damage amplification. Okay, so be careful with this thing. So after all, it's not that big, it's not 6,000, it will be like 5,000. Still, it's a nice increase of damage, like to have that extra damage after stealth. And the thing is, you can use it even after blink, and even after blink of the skill itself. So you can still use this combination here. Yeah? It will still do more damage. So it's pretty cool. Okay. Sura or Lotus, I would say Sura for sure, with the new buffs, more buffs, which is cool. Fletcher rework, I will show it right now. When you review Berserker nerf, Berserker didn't receive nerfs, he's still fine. Huntress or Fletcher for Battlefield of Sun. I would say Fletcher didn't receive that big of a deal of a buff, guys. I will show you right now. Top 5 meta classes after today's update on Global. I will make a video this Sunday. I will re-update the video with the new buffs of Global. And guys, right after that stream, as soon as Global starts, maybe after half an hour, I will change my Archmage to Invoker, and I will do a stream for Invoker, guys. So be ready to check it out. I will do it today for you, to be happy with to be sure that you have to reroll to Invoker or not. Can you make new combo for Sura with buff? I think it will be the same combo, but I will check it out. I will check as soon as Sura will receive that buff on Global. I will check if there is a new combo, and will for sure tell you. Alright guys, so let's continue with the Fletcher. Fletcher also got a buff, got a passive that I was kind of disappointed in it. So every time you use 3 skills for 20 seconds you receive a buff, passive buff, that will remain for 20 seconds. So when you have this buff activated, the only thing that changes is your skill will deal additional hits. Any skill, like it doesn't matter how many hits it has, like every skill will do additional hit. As you can see, a golden arrow is like falling on top of mobs, and that's that extra effect. The thing about this skill is that it will do just auto attack damage. Do you know that Phantasma skill that she throws lots of like swords around her? So basically the same. Everything that you hit will receive an extra hit of your auto attack. The auto attack will be around 150% damage, nothing more. So it will be like even if you hit your skill with 3000% damage, you will still do the same damage of that extra attack. It's like 150%, not big deal, really not a big of a deal of that passive. Also one thing that changes is 20 seconds you gain a PvE buff, which is not that good. And let's check what else. Additional Spear of Light, that's okay. Apply same damage, Spear of Light. Okay, so that's all. You will receive more damage every time you hit a target. You will receive 15% extra damage in PvE, and also your meteorite skill was changed. Now it will consume mana just like Archmage, 80 mana with full charge up to 4 charges. So every charge will deal 20% extra damage while holding the skill. So with full charge, with full mana, it will do extra 80% damage. As you can see, you can just hold your skill and it will just do 80% more damage. That's a cool thing to have, to be honest. It will do a little bit more damage in range, but there is a bug. If you don't have enough mana, it will cancel the skill. I think that this will be fixed. But that's basically it. So Meteor skill, 80% damage with the charge, just like Berserker charge. You will hold it and it will charge the skill and will unleash it with 80% more damage, and the passive that deals extra auto attacks. That's it, nothing else. And another thing that was changed was Destroyer. He received a passive that not many people understood, as far as I know. I don't know about Solaris, but for sure every class will receive passives. So what changed in Destroyer? Don't worry, he wasn't nerfed. He is fine. He still can do lots of immunities and like do the same that combination with 100% immunity uptime. The only thing that was changed is that now your how it's called bombardment skill. Now you can use it like a simple blink. You will, as you can see, he will jump forward and he will attack forward. He won't attack backward. Yeah. So now you can attack it forward 2 times, for example, and every time you, for example, target an enemy, instead of jumping backward, and I'm not pressing nothing now, instead of jumping backward, it will jump forward to the enemy. Yeah, so that's what changed, which is pretty cool, because now you can target an enemy, you can easier get, you can easier stun ranged classes, because as you all know, when you use movement abilities after movement skill after you use any dodge, it will cancel your post animation. Now with help of that passive, you don't need to do that. You can still stand like this and then use another one. And as you can see, he still jumps backward, but it depends on where your target is. But every time you if you use the skill with the movement, yeah, not even targeting anyone, it will target in front. As you can see, it will target in front and not on the back as it used to be. So that was changed. That's a cool thing, because in arena most of times I saw Destroyers struggling in stunning the enemy. Now it will help a lot. And what else was changed? I think Warlord. Warlord his passive now procs faster, and that's it. Please tell me who is number 1 after this patch. It's still Berserker, guys. Still Berserker, OP. Invoker isn't OP. Forget about Invoker. Okay, give me a second. So now, as you know, that Warlord passive now it lasts for 20 seconds. 20 seconds before you use the skill. And the thing is, now they changed that when you run, you will proc that passive. Yeah? But instead of running for 3 seconds, when you run 1 second, you will proc that passive. You can use it. And also, instead of using 4 skills before triggering that passive, you need to use only 2 skills. And your passive is triggered already. So 2 skills and your passive is up. 2 skills, your passive is up. Kinda increasing his damage, but still not enough to make him more powerful. I think Warlord will still receive a passive that will increase his defense for sure. Maybe he will receive a buff on his rush skill. He will do 2 rushes, for example, and something else. But so far he will for sure receive a buff. And that's basically it of the buffs on Korea. Now I'm going to prepare the stream for the global server. You have a little bit of time to ask me questions. And don't forget that the next stream will be like in half an hour after global servers are up. I will do a review for the Invoker, guys. Okay, let me check the questions that you have, bro. Will Solaris know? What do you think is a good class right now? Berserker. Berserker best class forever. Till he gets nerfed 2 more times. Solaris in October. I think October or November. Or maybe... I don't remember that date that they released that thing, the calendar. They will maybe release a new class for all servers, like they released Corsair, and then they will release Solaris. You speak only English, or do you have Russian stream? No, I don't have Russian streams anymore. I used to have, but it was too much for me. So learn English, guys. But you can always ask me in Russian in my Discord channel, guys. Of course, don't forget to enter Discord channel, and there I can answer you in different languages, even Portuguese if you want. Is Solaris good there in Korea? Not really. She was nerfed pretty big. Your thoughts on Raven without passive? Do you think she can still do toe-to-toe with other classes with passive buffs? She can still do, but she still needs the passive, and she will receive the passive for sure, because she doesn't have. Her passive is the shards, but it's not the passive that we want to see on classes. What about Lancer? Oh, sorry guys, I don't have Lancer on this account, and my Paladin has no reroll scrolls. I will do a review on global for sure, don't worry, as soon as she hits. So Invoker not good enough after rework. Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't rank her top 1 for sure. I don't know why some players think that Invoker will be top 1, because she won't. She won't be top 1, not even close. Arena will be still a real pain for Invoker, as always was. So I don't get it why everyone thinks that it's so OP. She won't be OP, believe me. She'll be fine for open field because of that fast cooldown, maybe, but don't expect too much from Invoker, really. Hi Smithy, big fan here. What do you think about Reaper? Well, Reaper still remains Reaper. Invisibility is fun. No Raven buff, no, still nothing. How about Shining PvP? Shining? Shy? Shy, it's not interesting for me. Any news about Kunoichi? Kunoichi most likely will get some buffs, but only for field, because in PvP she is still wrecking. Okay, how about Sura for mass PvP? They buffed Sura for mass PvP pretty well now in the last patch. Just check the stream in the beginning, I was reviewing Sura. Alright guys, so I will end the stream here. Don't forget your questions. You can ask me once again when we will do a review of the Invoker. Very soon, in like 1 hour, I will start the stream for the Invoker, guys, on global. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and see ya in 1 hour. Bye bye.